How can a brand's biggest flaw become its most powerful asset? Dove recently found its worst customer reviews, the kind of stuff most brands would pay to bury, and decided to put them on giant billboards for the entire world to see. It sounds like a disaster, but it turned out to be one of the smartest marketing moves in years. Now, nobody likes getting a bad review. It doesn't matter if you're a creator, a small business, or a Fortune 500 company. That one-star rating stings. And what's the first instinct? Hide it. Delete it. Pretend it doesn't exist. We get defensive. But the reality is that we live in a world of total transparency. Research shows that something like 93% of us read reviews before we buy anything. We're looking for the truth. And because of that, more than 60% of people say they won't support a brand that censors or hides negative reviews. Trying to look perfect isn't just exhausting. It's a losing strategy. People can smell it a mile away. There's an interesting psychological idea that explains why this is the case. It's called the Pratfall Effect. Back in the 1960s, a psychologist named Elliot Aronson ran an experiment. He found that when a highly competent person makes a small, clumsy mistake, a pratfall, people don't think less of them. They actually like them more. Why? Because it makes them human. It makes them relatable. It shows a level of confidence that's so deep, they don't need to pretend to be perfect. Admitting a flaw doesn't signal weakness. It signals strength. And in a world where everyone is skeptical, that honesty makes all the good things you say about yourself 100 times more believable. So what did Dove do? They went to Reddit, a platform that has grown to over 121 million daily users, precisely because people believe it's more honest. In fact, 76% of Reddit users say the posts there are more truthful than on other social media sites. Dove took its award-winning hair mask and asked for real reviews. They got them, including one that said the product smells like an old lady. Instead of hiding it, they put that exact quote on a billboard. They owned it. The result? The campaign was a massive success because it tapped into the power of authenticity. By showing the bad, they made the good undeniable. Now imagine if a brand like Emirates did something similar. They're known for world-class luxury. What if they ran an ad that said, "Our seats are incredible, the service is unmatched, but our Wi-Fi is just okay, good for emails, not for streaming"? It would be shocking, but you'd trust them instantly. It shows they're so dominant in what matters that they can be honest about a minor flaw. So how do you apply this? First, find your acceptable flaw. Look at your business or your personal brand. Identify one small, non-critical weakness. It can't be a deal breaker, just a small imperfection that you can be honest about. Second, own it publicly. Don't apologize for it. Just state it as a fact. Share it in a post, a video, or a conversation. Present it with confidence, not shame. Show you're not afraid of the truth. Third, pivot to your strength. Right after you admit the small flaw, remind people what you're truly great at. That honesty makes your core strength shine even brighter and builds a level of trust that perfect marketing never can. In a world that is drowning in fake perfection, being honest about your imperfections is the most powerful way to stand out. Stop running from your flaws. Start using them. That's how you build a brand that people don't just buy from, but believe in.